Here on the channel, I like to cover some unique banks and debit cards. And one that's been making some waves is Yotta Bank. There are a lot of reviews of Yotta Bank on YouTube so far, not the least of which is Graham Steffens, who I think is actually an investor in the bank. So I didn't really think I needed to be yet another review of Yotta Bank. But now they came out with their own unique rewards debit card, and I gotta do Yotta. So let's get into the most unique debit card we've looked at yet and break down whether it's good for you. Oh shoot, I almost forgot. Hello there, my name is Caleb. If this is your first time here and you want to learn more about how to control your finances, or you'd like to see more rewards debit card videos, start now by hitting the subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. Yotta Bank is a pretty unique bank. Basically, their elevator speech is that they bring the high that people get from lottery tickets to saving money. This is how it works. When you save money in your Yotta Bank account, you get tickets added to the weekly drawing. You get one ticket for every $25 you save. So if you save $1,000 in your account, then you get 40 tickets for each week's drawing. Then starting Monday night, one number is revealed every night until Sunday night when the last number, or the Yotta number, is revealed. There are a bunch of combinations of numbers that can lead to you winning just like in the normal lottery. Anything from 10 cents all the way up to $10 million if you hit every number. One of the prizes is even a Tesla. And the best part is this doesn't cost you anything because literally the more you save, the better chances you have at winning. It's a really creative way of encouraging saving in my opinion. And there's no risk to losing any money in this as it would be in a normal lottery because you have to buy a ticket. So in terms of interest, there are two ways you can earn it. First, you get a straight 0.2% APY on all the money that you've saved. Not as high as the 0.4% that we get on our Discover savings account, but there's more. Another kind of interest, which technically is an interest, but we'll call it that for simplicity, is the winnings that you can get from each week's lottery drawing. Obviously, this can vary drastically because the more you save, the higher chance you have of winning. But for me personally, when you take the winnings combined with the 0.2% guaranteed interest, our realized APY on our account is 1.33%. Not bad at all. We've had the Yotta Bank account for about a year now. It's kind of fun to open up the app every night and just see which numbers you hit. But the reason I like it is because you can't lose money with it like in a normal lottery, and it actually encourages saving. Now let's get into the actual debit card because that's Now let's get into the actual debit card because that's what we're here for. The Yotta debit card is unique because you get rewards in the way of extra tickets for the following week's drawing. Effectively, you get 10% back with every purchase you make using the debit card in the way of tickets. So for every $10 you spend with the Yotta debit card, you get back one ticket for the following week's contest. So technically it's not 10% back, it's just a way to get extra chances to win money, but it's pretty unique. On top of that, you get a 1 in 250 chance of getting whatever item you just purchased with the Yotta debit card reimbursed to you. So you buy a gallon of chocolate milk, you might even get it for free. Yeah. And if you set up direct deposits, it doubles your chance at getting reimbursed for purchases. Since the Yotta debit card's utility is linked directly to the Yotta Bank account, I feel like there are a couple other major benefits of the account that I'd like to highlight. First of all, buckets. Buckets are Yotta's way of breaking up your savings into different categories, which is awesome if you want to save for things without opening new accounts. For example, we have just over $1,060 in our Yotta account. 1,000 of this was moved from our emergency fund to sit in our Yotta account. So I made a bucket for an emergency fund and moved $1,000 from our core account to our emergency fund bucket. Now it shows all the money in the account just broken down into different buckets. And the best part is I can lock any of the buckets to protect them from getting used. So when I go to the debit card part of the app, it clearly shows that I only have $66.02 available to spend. That's because my emergency fund bucket has been locked, so I can't spend any of it with the debit card or withdraw it. Now it can be unlocked at any time, but it just adds the extra layer of protection from yourself if you're someone that tends to overspend. Now before we get into our quick list of 10 other Yotta benefits, we gotta thank our sponsor, Jackhammers. I've mentioned in several videos how we're taking down our old shed and replacing it with a new one this fall. Well, the old cement floor needed to be jackhammered, and I finally finished it up this weekend. I can feel it in my shoulders. Now, jackhammers are incredibly useful and look really cool in slow motion, but oh my word, they're the worst. I was sore for days. I felt like what all the old people talk about. But it's nice to see everything all broken up now. It's just next time I'll actually pay someone to do it. With the Yotta debit card, there are some other benefits, and I want to list them all for you right here. For one, it's issued through MasterCard, which gets you the zero liability protection in case your card is stolen. 2, you get to add a spouse to the account, which is great. I love it when a bank gives you joint account capabilities. 3, Yotta is FDIC insured, which gives you that extra layer of protection for your money. 4, your card can be locked directly from your app, just in case your card is stolen or lost. 5, you have the ability to turn on or turn off the foreign transaction usage straight from the app. 6, you have access to 55,000 free ATMs. 7, with direct deposit, you can get paid up to 2 days early. 8, you get instant transaction alerts, which I like a lot because I like to keep tabs on our money. All right, I'm gonna have to switch because I can't hold down my pinky and hold up my thumb. 9, you have the ability to deposit cash at 90,000 locations. And 10, the limit for the debit card is automatically $10,000 per day, which is really helpful if you have larger purchases you have to make. Most debit cards have a limit of $1,500 to $3,000, so the higher limit is really nice from the start. Overall, I really don't have many complaints with this bank or this debit card. Now, I generally prefer guaranteed cashback instead of just a chance to win with tickets. So that's one thing, and it's not really a complaint, it's just a difference and a preference. The only thing I can really nitpick on at the moment is that it doesn't have deposit capabilities for checks, which seems to be a trend among the mobile app-based banks. Wait, you can deposit checks on the app, so not many complaints. Also, I really haven't communicated with customer service, so I can't say whether that's a pro or a con, but so far my experience has been good with Yotta, no issues. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments down below and I'd be happy to answer them to the best of my ability. If you'd like a Yotta Bank account yourself, then check out the link down below and you can get a bonus in tickets. And remember, money doesn't have to be confusing. You can control it. If you'd like to see my most recent rewards debit card video where I break down the pros and cons of it, then check out this video up here. And if you'd like to watch a playlist of all my rewards debit card videos, then watch this playlist down here.